so I can prove that there's really nothing new and you're really not moving. So right here at this moment, you're really not moving anywhere. Let me see if I can show it to you. When you're traveling, you're travailing, you're birthing, you're moving to a new state. You're really not moving. There's a tree, there's an upright, there's some dirt, there's some grass, there's a curb, there's some concrete, there's some guide wires, there's a house, there's a roof, there's some bushes, there's some cars, there's a little creek. So let's go up the road here for a minute. See if I've actually moved. Let's see if I've actually moved anywhere. There's a curb, there's a tree, there's a house, there's the concrete, there's some grass, there's some bushes. If I look close enough, I'll probably see some water somewhere, like a little small water reservoir. Oh, there's a water outlet right there. There's water pressure right there. Same thing here as happened back there. If I do this again, it's the same thing. Let's go somewhere else. It's the same thing. I'm gonna make it stick with me, because I'm gonna make a point here. I'm gonna make a point. Oh, I should have pointed at cars. I forgot that one. I'm making a point, okay? I don't even have to be where you are at. It's the same stuff happening where you are as where I am. No matter where you go, it's the same stuff. Why would they make this fancy back here? It's crazy. There's a pole, there's a tree, there's a concrete, there's a building, a house, there's some grass. What else did I say? The birds, there's some birds. We saw birds last time. We see a lot of birds here. I wonder what they're doing right here. Why are they making this fancy back here in the back of this building? And notice we see trash everywhere. Every time you stop, there's some trash in the ground. There's the trash cans, there's a bottle, there's trash everywhere. There's dirt everywhere. There's an upright, there's a building, there's trees, there's concrete. It's the same stuff repeating. Did I go anywhere? Let's go around the corner one more time. Let's go around the corner one more time. I'm trying to get a point across. There's a creek, there's grass, there's trees, there's a pole, there's upright, there's a building here. Listen for birds. Birds in the background. I just saw one fly by. We should be able to see one. Because we had so many over there. There should be one like right nearby. Should actually be able to see a bird on the ground somewhere, unless I scared them off. There's some actual thick vines. Look at that. You could set you a camp up over here and nobody ever find you. There's a bird right there. All right, so there's a bird. How did I know a bird would show up? Because I saw him over here. How did I know a bird would show up? How did I know this grass would show up? And this curb and this tree Because I didn't go anywhere. It's the same thing. How did I know a building would show up? Because I didn't go anywhere. Look at this chain. Okay, we're focused on the chain. All things are happening right in front of you, right? So there's a chain. Now let's drive down the road and see if we can see a chain. And it's going to appear. If you take it in your mind and you turn it over, you focus on it, you think about the properties of a chain. There's a lock, there's a chain, right? You turn it over in your mind. See this right here? Remember when I was over there just a minute ago? Somebody had put rocks around the plants. Remember that? Now this is wild. What is this place? I don't even know what that place is. And so look at all the rocks and the plants. And I just came from over here. There's some rocks. I just came from over here, and I said, why are they making this fancy back here? Rocks and plants. I mean, come on. It's back behind here, behind this building. And I said, why are they making the rocks and the plants all fancy back here? And then I went around there, and it's in front of a building. My point is, that's no matter where I go, it's the same. Look at those rocks on that. Look at that. Blocking people from going into the mud hole with a bunch of rocks. Oh, there's the chain. There's the chain. Did you see it? This is off the chain, people. You're not moving anywhere. It's the same stuff everywhere, happening all the time. But you're just blind to it. Was that a chain, or did I just imagine in my mind? I think it was. Well, there's the chain. There's the chain right there. Let's see if there's a chain on this one. There's a strap. It's a cord hanging. But there's the chain. See the chain? See the chain on that fence with the lock? What's my point? My point is, like the Bible says, there's nothing new under the sun. And that's true right now, right? In 5 minutes, no matter where I go, I'm going to see the same truths happening over and over and over and over and over again. Did I go anywhere? No, I didn't go anywhere. Yeah, but you went somewhere. Chain on that fence. Look. Did I go anywhere? Yeah, I went somewhere, but I didn't go anywhere. How can you go somewhere and not go anywhere at the same time? Because the natural realm is an allegory of the spiritual realm. If you can get a hold of what I'm telling you, that you're not really moving, you're in this. I mean, look, if I stop right here, look at that, and I go 5 seconds down the road, look, I'm not moving. And then we'll go around the corner and we'll see some more of these a couple blocks away. We'll see some more of these a couple blocks away. That guy had a star on his shirt, a round circle with a star in it. Will we see that again? Yeah, we'll see it again. It's all happening all the time. The types of shadows. And you might say, well, how does it change? Okay, so we saw those pylons and then they kind of dissipated, but you'll still see. So it's the precog, the postcog, the now. And so what you focus on appears because it's already there. It's what you're focused upon. So in other words, that green box, most people don't notice these green boxes on the side of the road. They're everywhere. Some of them are telephone, some of them are internet. And so you just don't pay attention to it. And that's the way life is. There's some concrete, there's a tree, there's a building, there's an upright. If we look around, we should see a bird. There's common stuff. There's more. You can hear the birds. I promise you, this business here will go out of business very soon. I'll give that business 6 months and it'll go out of business. You might say, how do you know? Because it's just green and black. There's no red. The Go Green crowd are their own worst enemy. Anybody who's part of the Go Green is reptilian flesh mind. And you can't run a business based on the reptilian flesh mind. And actually the name Mike is another sign. What does that mean? I paid attention to the pattern with the word Mike. I'm not sure why yet. I haven't decoded completely, but those are the ones who throw you under the bus, or they I don't even know if you call it that. It's like they flip-flop. They're not even, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like the name Maria, they're always having babies. Maria is always going to have a baby. The name Maria is going to have babies. And she's going to have trouble. She's going to have trouble too. Not that she caused trouble, it's just the way her life was predetermined. Unless she changes her name. The Go Green crowd always fail. That's why the stock market is down when the Democrats are in office. Why does the stock market go down every time the Democrats are in office? Because it's the old Adamic nature. It's the old Adam. They don't believe in they believe in socialism. They don't believe in sacrifice. Anyway, back to what I was saying. There's a pole, there's some concrete, here's another intersection. If you look hard enough, you should see some birds. There's a car speeding like the last one. When I was on that street, same stuff happened. Same stuff happening. So if the same stuff is happening here 5 minutes later as it was back there, let's see, 13 minutes later, the same stuff was happening 13 minutes ago as it is now. Why should I expect anything new? It's already been. What has been shall be, what shall be has been. It already has been because there's nothing new under the sun, and that's moment by moment. So what's the purpose of the repeat? It's happening over and over. What's the purpose? To change your inside, to teach you how to overcome, to teach you to break free from the mindset of time, to break out of the time cycle, to break out of the narcissistic relationships, to break out of the narcissistic system, to break out of the cycle repeat of your own self, to break out of the habits and the addictions and the patterns that were created in the old bloodline. You step into the new bloodline, you become a new creature. Now, when I go in the store, I already expect to, I hope I'm wrong, unless they've had a staff change or manager change. I'm trying to expect something new to happen. I'm hoping to see something new, but I'm already under the fear that it's all the same. There's nothing new. They're not going to give me anything new, you know. They're not going to give me anything new. I need Rush to try to beat these people, these slow pokes right around the corner here. I don't want to be in line waiting on 10 people that are on their little Sunday drive. Nothing new, people. Nothing new. Moment by moment, nothing new. They used to close our off, they still are. It's nothing new. It's been about 6 months since I've been slow behind the counter. Same stuff.